Hi, welcome to Nick's Drum Lessons yet again, alright? Today's song we're going to go over is Naughty by Nature's OPP. And I love showing this to students because it is quite the endurance test with your foot. There's 3 songs that I really encourage students to develop and play along to the song. This being one of them. The other 2 is the Immigrant Song by Led Zeppelin, and the other is Give It Away by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. All 3 songs require one beat to get pretty much 98% of the song. Especially this song, it doesn't break from that beat. So let's go over it and you'll see why that bass drum, that's a juicy, really cool part, okay? So, if we're talking about just the hi-hat and snare at first, it's not hard. It's just 8th notes and 2 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay? It's a little slower than the tempo of the song, but pretty basic, okay? There is an open hi-hat on the end of 1, which we'll get to later. I would like to tack that on at the end, alright? So let's talk about that bass drum part, okay? The first beat, 1 and 2, not hard. 1, just 2 8th notes, 1 and 2. Alright? The next bass drum's on the of 2. 1, 2, So that's the first bass drum that's opposite the hi-hat. The next series of bass drums is 3 consecutive notes, E and of the 3. 1 and 2, and again, all 3 notes leading to the 4. 1 and 2, Alright, so beat 3 is being skipped, and then the 3 consecutive 16th notes, alright? So, the last 2 bass drums are on the E of 4 and the of 4. Check it out. 1 and 2, Now, there is the 1, which is 2 consecutive bass drums, but not hard, okay? 1 and 2, 1. So that cycles back to the 1, alright? Back to the downbeat of 1. Alright, so you get that going, you have the open hi-hat, and basically, again, just lift the toe, don't lift the whole leg. You don't want to look like you're squashing a cockroach or something like that. Just lift the toe. Bass drum's concerned, I should say that I'm using heel up. You can do this heel down, but it's a lot more work, and you're going to feel it in those front muscles. So conserve a lot of energy, and you can get a little bit more. You can get 2 engines out of just 1 jet there, basically. Meaning, if you're doing heel down, you're just using your ankle, whereas if you're using heel up, you're using a little bit of the ankle as well as the leg. So again, it's a little easier to do. So all 3 songs that I mentioned before, including this one, heel up, much easier, and again, you'll get it more distinct, okay? The only time I ever use heel down is for softer stuff like bossa novas, if I'm doing brush work, or light jazz, okay? So that's more feathered versus heel up, all right, which is more guttural. Alright, so we discussed the beat, getting there, be able to play along to the song, definitely. The last couple of things we'll discuss is how to add on to it, okay? First is a 5-stroke. I love putting a 5-stroke on the 1 to the and, okay? And that gets you right to that open hi-hat. 5 strokes again, right at the front line. Again, I'm controlling it, not buzzing it. Nice and clean, okay? Nice little embellishment, doesn't kill the groove, just adds to it. The thing that I also like to do is add 16th notes to it. The only 16th note you won't add is the one right after the open hi-hat. Clear the path for that open hi-hat to, bark out. So, check it out. With 16th notes, you'd be it's got a little bit of a shuffle to it, not much, but a nice, enough shuffle to give it that hip-hop feel. Now, if that's overkill, you could do just broken 16th notes, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. really cool. And of course, any of those two variations sound great with the 5-stroke in the front. Really cool stuff. All right, so there's some embellishments to add to the hi-hat. You can add fills. I mean, I wouldn't go wild with fills, but I mean, anything with like 4E anda or broken 16th starting on 4 sounds really good. And again, I'm just using using a couple 16th note variations, 4E anda, 4E and, 4E a1, and 4 anda, okay? So again, just basically the 4 most common 16th note patterns you can do in a rock song, okay? Starting on beat 4. Ugh, tongue twister. All right, so very cool beat. A lot you can do with it without destroying the groove. Again, it's Naughty by Nature's OPP. Yeah, you know me. It was in the news just because of the whole TPP, OPP, SNL joke. It was very funny. But a great song from the 90s. Again, until the next video, have fun with this one. Again, you'll see the full PDF of this on my website, nickstrumlessons.com. All right, until the next video, have fun. Bye.